Hi guys. I have a bunch of books that I haven't stamped yet with my adorable From the Library of stamp. So I thought we could go through a bunch of them and just discuss the books while I stamp them. I'm going to start with Iron Flame, which is a book I have actually yet to finish. And I went to the release party and I was like, I'm going to stay up all night and finish this. And for some reason, I just haven't, and I don't not like it. I just sometimes, fantasy books, I need to take longer. Like, I can't sit and binge them, even though I did binge Fourth Wing. So, maybe I am bored. I don't know. It's also like ridiculously long, which is fine. I don't mind a long book, but that could be why I put it off. So if you've read Iron Flame, what did you think of it? Is it worth me spending a sleepless night finishing? I think I'm only on page like 30 that they've just gotten back. If you don't know, Iron Flame is the sequel to Fourth Wing, and it is considered a romantasy because there's fantasy and there's romance involved. I also am talking with Candy today. I forgot I even had it. And I meant to mention that. Let's see. We're kind of like over here or over here. Let's do over here. Oh, so cute. It has my cat. One of my cats. It has a cat in books. It says my name. It says From the Library of. This was a gift for my birthday. Next is the Christmas edition, special edition of Fourth Wing. I do have the original, not with the dragons though, because I was late to the party. Fourth Wing was my first fantasy book. Actually, it was my second. But my first was only a week prior, so I kind of consider both of them, which the other one was A Court of Thorns and Roses, which I thought was good. I was more into it than I thought I would be, because I didn't know if I would be into fantasy. But I liked it. The second one, I think I finished that one. That one was good too, but I got kind of bored with the series after that. And I know everyone would think that's crazy because most people love the second book. I'll get back into it one day. Cat might make an appearance. There she goes. She is so up in my business. Always. Nice. Next up, I have the most recent new cover of Sarah Kate's Praise. This is for my spicy friends. This book was super hot. If you're interested in that, I recommend. It is let's see. She's too perfect to ignore and too forbidden to be his. She's a good girl, but she's falling for the wrong man. Broken down by her emotionally neglected ex, Charlie Underwood wants someone to tell her she's good enough. Then she stumbles into a new job with a boss who brings her to her knees, literally. As an owner of the Salacious Players Club, Emerson Grant knows exactly what he wants and isn't shy about his particular tastes. But when he mistakes Charlie for a candidate to be his new submissive instead of his son's ex-girlfriend, he immediately tries to correct the situation. He offers Charlie a job as a secretary and nothing more. Yet now that Charlie has seen a glimpse of what happens when she's honest about what she wants, she makes it clear that what she wants is Emerson. He might be twice her age and her ex-boyfriend's dad, but he's also the only man who can give her everything she desires. How far will she go to hear his approval? book cover is so soft. I love covers like this. Or when people have like business cards when they hand them to you. That makes a huge difference in my opinion. The texture of paper. It makes it sound good too. Like it gives tapping a different sound. Next up, Sierra Simone, American Queen. I actually really liked this. I didn't think I was going to. I put off reading it for a while. But it was good. Her name is Greer Galloway, and she serves at the pleasure of the President of the United States. The sharp-eyed granddaughter of a former vice president, Greer is well-versed in politics and people, but not romance. Not what she is warned to keep her kisses to herself, except her first kiss goes to the man who will one day lead the country. War hero Maxon Ashley Ash Colchester, and her second goes to his best friend and future Vice President Embry Moore. When the three collide in the Oval Office many years later, the unsaid words between them leave Greer breathless and burning. It starts with a stolen kiss under an English sky, and it ends with a walk down the aisle. It starts when Ash asks Embry to find the girl they both lost, and it ends with Greer's heart split in two. It starts with buried secrets and dangerous desires, and ends with three people bound together with a ruthless, all-encompassing love sharper than any barbed wire. It's sort of a love triangle and sort of a love story. Another really soft cover. Did I already do this one? One of my very, very favorite books. The Wall of Winnipeg and Me. If you have not read anything by Mariana Zapata, I recommend you do. She is the queen of slow burn. And look at this. It's slow. It is a slow burn. It's about a football player and his assistant, and how he, in order for him to stay in the country, because I believe he's Canadian, he ends up having to marry her. So it's a marriage of convenience, grumpy sunshine, and kind of an enemies to lovers, because he's just such a big jerk to her. I loved it. I read this one really quickly, considering it's like 650 pages. It's the new cover she put out is different though than this one. So if you look for it, and you're confused, just that she put out a new cover. It's like an animated, illustrated cover now. It's very cute. Which I still have to mark that one too, so I'll do it on another video. with Love from Cold World. This was a book I was anticipating when it first came out. I just loved it. I read about it, like the synopsis, and then I loved the cover and just the whole idea of it. It's about an amusement park called Cold World, and it's in Florida, which obviously that's pretty funny. And so it's like Christmas year round in this amusement park. And so it's just about two employees who kind of compete for something in the job, and I wouldn't say they're enemies to lovers, but they're not friends. They're just co-workers, and she kind of keeps to herself, so. But it's a really fun read. I'm from Florida, so that makes it really fun for me. She has a to-do list a mile long, and falling for her coworkers isn't on it, yet somehow he's become her top priority. Magnolia Parks. This is one of my favorite covers for a book of all time, because you look at this and you're kind of like, I have no idea what this is going to be about, and that to me is fascinating, because you go into it knowing it is a second chance romance. So it's kind of confusing, but I loved this. It's like, I love how she made this. The cover has since changed, and I'm not a fan of it. So I made sure to get the whole series with the old covers. This book was really good. I finished it very quickly, but it was triggering, because there is cheating in it, which was like really painful. The book is really dramatic. It's very like Gossip Girl. That's what it reminded me of, an episode of Gossip Girl. Like the newer books have covers like this. It's like girls' legs hanging out of a car. How many loves do you get in a lifetime? She is a beautiful, self-involved, and mildly neurotic London socialite. He is Britain's most photographed bad boy who broke her heart. But Magnolia Parks and B.J. Balloton are meant to be, aren't they? And I believe there's there's 5 books. I don't know if I added them all to this pile that I'm doing for you guys right now. Wait, no, there's 4. But there might be a 5th one out. Maybe I don't have it. I'm not sure. It was really hard for people to find this cover for a while when it went out of print. So I saw like people selling this for $300 on Mercari. Thought that was crazy. These are the other ones in the series. Like, look at these covers. Stunning. There's another one. This one reminds me of Romeo and Juliet from the 90s with Leonardo DiCaprio. Love this cover. Love it, love it. This one is about Daisy Hates, though. It's the second one, but it's not about Magnolia. No guns at the dinner table. All 20-year-old Daisy Hates has ever wanted is a normal life, but as the sister of London's most notorious gang lord, she knows better than most that in this life everything comes at a price. Magnolia Parks, The Long Way Home. This is the final. I'll wear it like a badge of honor forever that he loved me first, that he loved me at all. Have you ever had a love like that? Star-crossed sweethearts, Magnolia Parks, and BJ Valentine must finally face the question they've been avoiding all their lives. How many loves do you get in a lifetime, and are they each other's? I haven't even read this one yet. I've kind of been putting it off because I don't want to cry. I really do try to steer clear of books that make me cry because I'm emotionally unstable enough as it is in my own life, you know? This one is The Great Undoing of Daisy Hates. No, oh no, no, no. It's the great undoing of my heart as I know it. Daisy Hates thought she'd left everything about her old life in the past. The crime, her family, and the man she loves. I don't want to ruin it for myself, I just realized. Because I haven't read this one either. I only read the first two. What else? Two of my favorite Penelope Douglas books. Birthday Girl and Punk 57. She tends to be a dark romance writer. So if you're into darker books, maybe more like bully romance, more, what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Taboo. Sorry, it took me a minute. If you like more taboo topics, she is your girl. This one is about a girl who falls in love with her ex-boyfriend's dad and moves in with him before she falls in love with him and he falls in love with her. very good. Punk 57. This is a good, like, quick read, but it is a little dark. It's a bully. Keep seeing a little hair in there. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, I have plenty more books that I need to go through. Until then, I'll just be sitting here continuing to talk to myself.